everyone, welcome to Amarjyoti's Crochet World. Today I'm here once again with my new tutorial. Today we are going to make a beautiful summer hat. It's daisy summer hat. So I have made it daisy flowers and converted them into a beautiful summer hat. So nice. It's a teenager size or small hat for adults, not a large one, so but it fits comfortably. So let's make it beautifully. These daisy flowers are made. So you have to make basically this whole hat is divided into basically these two parts. One part is the side portion, and one part is the head portion, the crown portion. Okay, so the crown flower, the flower on the crown is a bit different than the flowers that are made on the sides. Okay, so first of all we are going to make the flowers on the sides and then combine them or join them and then start making the crown part. Okay, so for making these flowers and the hat I have used 4-ply acrylic yarn. Preferably try to use a smaller thin yarn or cotton thread if you want to use, because thick yarn will not give this effect. This kind of flowers will not come out if you are using a thick yarn. So try to use a thin density yarn. I have used Vardhaman Brylan yarn because it's a thin yarn, 4-ply yarn, acrylic yarn, and it's good for making these kind of things. Okay, so 3 basic colors, one yellow, white for the petals, and the base color I have made it in black color, but now today in this video we will be making in a different color because black color will not be visible in the video clearly. Okay, you can change this color from white to pink to light purple or mauve color or a light blue. It's your choice, but center should be yellow. It looks good. Okay, so basically we need three shades of yarn. I have made, I told you, in these 3 shades, and the crochet hook that I have used is 3.0 mm crochet hook. Okay, we need a tapestry needle because we have to hide the ends, and we need a pair of scissors. So these are the basic requirements that we have to make. So the first you have to make some preparations for your cap, for starting the cap. Okay, first of all keep ready with your flowers on the sides. The top portion, the top flower, the flower on the crown, we will be making at the end. Okay, so here on the sides there are 5 daisy flowers. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, these are on the sides of the cap. Okay, so first of all start making 5 flowers and keep handy with you so that you can start the cap immediately. So we are going to start with the flower one. Now I have already made 4 flowers and 5th we will be making together. Okay, 4 daisy flowers I have already made. These are curled up, don't worry, but when you convert them into a square they will get properly correct. Okay, so first of all take the yellow shade. It will start from the middle and then the petals. Okay, take your crochet hook, make a magic circle, and then chain 2. Chain 2 is not considered as your any of the stitches. It is just to start the circle. Okay, in the magic circle start making half double crochet stitches. So you have to make 14 half double crochet stitches. These flowers are for the side flowers. Okay, the daisy flowers which we are going to make on the side of the cap or hat. So make 14 half double crochet stitches. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 and 14 half double crochet stitches. Pull the end and close the loop and slip stitch on the top of this chain 2 and then finish it off. So your center portion for the flower is ready. Now yellow portion, yellow work is this much. You have to make these kinds of circles and then start making the petals. So taking white color yarn, attach it in any of the stitches with the help of a slip knot. Make chains 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Make 10 chains. Skip 2 chains from the hook. In the third chain, make 1 double crochet stitch. In the next stitch, 1 more double crochet stitch. In the third stitch, 1 more double crochet stitch. And in the fourth stitch, 1 more double crochet stitch. So from the hook, after making 10 chains, skip 2 chains from the hook. From third onward, you have to make 4 double crochet stitches in 1 in each in the next stitches. Now you are left with 4 more stitches. Make 1 half double crochet stitch in each of the next 2 stitches. Now 2 stitches are left. Make single crochet in 1 in each in the next 2 stitches. So this is your one of the petal. Okay, slip stitch in the next stitch. Again make 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Skip 2 chains from the hook. In the third chain, make 1 double crochet stitch. In the fourth, second double crochet stitch. In the fifth chain, third double crochet stitch. In the seventh chain, fourth double crochet stitch. Okay, now in the third, fourth, fifth and sixth, in the sixth till sixth chain you have to make 1 double crochet stitch. In the seventh chain, make 1 half double crochet stitch. In the eighth chain, 1 more half double crochet stitch. Ninth chain, 1 single crochet stitch. 10th chain, 1 single crochet stitch. Okay, and slip stitch in the next chain in the yellow part, right? So what we are doing, I think it's clear. Making 10 chains, skipping 2 chains from the hook, and then 1 double crochet stitch in the first 4 chain stitches, 1 half double crochet stitch in the next 2 chain stitches, and 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and then slip stitch in the immediately next chain, stitch below, and then again start making 10 chains. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and then again follow the same sequence to make the petals. So in total you must have 14 petals. Okay, like this you must have 14 petals in this flower. Okay, so I'll meet you in a while after making these 14 petals and complete the flowers, and then we will be making together the square portion to connect the flowers. Okay, so I'll meet you in a while. So I'm done with the flower with 14 petals. Now we are going to convert it into these kinds of squares. So first of all, take care of this thing, that this is not exactly a square. Okay, so it is a asymmetrical square, I would say. From top it is smaller and from the bottom it is broader. Okay, because of the shape of the head. So the stitches on the sides on the top are equal, and on the bottom these are more than these 3 sides. So on 3 sides the stitch count is similar, and on the 4th side the stitch count is different. Okay, take care of this thing. So every time whenever you connect your flowers for these sides, Like if you say for this side I have taken 3 petals, for the top 3 petals, for this side 3 petals, and for the bottom I have taken 5 petals. Okay, so you have to take care of this thing. So total, that is why there should be 14 petals. So let's make it now. Okay, taking the main yarn, I have taken this yarn for making the flower. So taking any of the petal, we are going to start with the any of the chain 2 of the petal. There is a top, on the top corner of the petal there is 2 chains that we have left. In this 2 chains, attach your yarn with the help of a slip knot, chain 1. Now make 2 single crochet stitches in the same space, in the same chain 2 space. Now make 3 chains, 1 2 3. Grab the next petal and take the 2 chains and make 2 single crochet stitches in this chain space. Okay, and again make 3 chains, grab the next petal, and in the top 2 chains again make 2 single crochet stitches. Now this side portion of 3 petals is done. Now we are going to work on the top corner of the flower. For from here we are going to create a corner. For making the corner, make 6 chains, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Grab the next chain, next petal, and in the 2 chains make 2 single crochet stitches. Again in the next 2 petals again make 3 chains, and then in the next petal, top chain 2, make 2 single crochet stitches. Second petal is done, chain 3. In the third petal make a, in the top chain 2 again make 2 single crochet stitches. Now this is the corner and this is the side, this is the top part. Again make 6 chains, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Next 3 chains we are going to repeat the same thing over like here. Take the next petal, in the top of chain 2 make 2 single crochet stitches, chain 3. The next second petal on the side way, 2 single crochet stitches, chain 3. The third petal, take the top chain 2, in that 2 single crochet stitches. Now see, this side, top, and this side are done. 3 sides are done. Now we are left with 5 petals only. Now doing the same thing for the 5 petals, not the 3 petals at this time. So make chain 6, 2 3 4 5 6. Take the petal, chain 2 of the top, make 2 single crochet stitches, chain 3. Next petal, chain 2, 2 single crochet stitches and chain 3. Next petal, 2 single crochet stitches in the top, chain 3, 2 single crochet stitches in the top, chain 3, 2 single crochet in the last petal. Now we have reached the corner. So in the corner we will be making 6 chains, 2 3 4 5 and 6, and slip stitch in the this chain 1. Okay, currently it looks like a circle, but when we will convert it into a square, a symmetrical square actually, then you will get it. So after making a slip stitch in the stitch, make chain 3. So chain 3 is your first double crochet stitch. In the next stitch make one more double crochet stitch. Okay, now you have reached chain 3 space. So in each chain 3 space you are going to make 3 double crochet stitches, 2 and 3. Now one double crochet stitch on the one on each on the single crochet stitches, 3 in between the petals, that is in the chain 3 space, one single crochet stitch, one double crochet stitch on the single crochet stitches each. Now you have reached chain 6. Now in this chain 6 make 3 double crochet stitches, 1 2 3, chain 2, 3 more double crochet stitches, 1 2 and 3. So this will create a corner like this. Now one double crochet stitch on each of the next 2 single crochet stitches, 3 double crochet stitches in the chain 3 space like this. Keep on making, and on the corners in the chain 6 you will be making 3 double crochet stitch, chain 2 and 3 double crochet stitch, and then again making the same pattern you are going to follow over here on this corner as well, and then on the petals this one. So complete it. 3 double crochet stitch in the chain space and 1 double crochet stitch on each of the next 2 single crochet stitches, and on the corners 3 double crochet stitches, chain 2, 3 double crochet stitches, and complete it till here, and slip stitch on the top of this chain 3 space, chain 3, the starting chain 3. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of this square. So this asymmetrical square is ready. 5 petals on the bottom, 3 on the sides, on the 3 sides of the square. So we have to make total these kind of squares for the 5 times, and then we have to connect all the squares together. Okay, so one way is to keep on making the square and then attaching the squares with the help of crochet hook, and the second one is making squares separately and then connecting them on these sides. The bigger size should be on the bottom, the sides with the smaller side should be on the sideways to be connected together. Okay, so I'll show you one way how to connect with the crochet hook. If you are comfortable with the attaching with the needle and yarn, that is up to you. You can attach like that also. Okay, for that I have to make row number 1. For this, making the base like 1 single crochet in each of the petals and 3 chains in between, that I have to make in this flower, and then I'll come back to you and then show you how to connect the sideways. Okay, now I have done the base chains for the flower connecting the petals, and then started my double crochet stitches from this petal, making this side, top side. Now I am going to make this side, so I will be connecting my this square to this side on. Okay, so I'll show you. So now I have made 1 double crochet stitch in each of the last 2 petals single crochet stitch. Now I have reached this corner where this corner will be attached. So making 3 double crochet stitches first of all, 2 and 3, because the corner will be having 3 double crochet stitches, chain 2 and 3 double crochet stitches. So first of all make 3 double crochet stitches, chain 1, take the side of the square, or take care of this thing that smaller side should be on the top, bigger side on the bottom. Okay, chain 1 and take the square this side, the chain 2, this chain 2 space of this corner, insert the hook in it, and then make a slip stitch, chain 1, and then start making 1 double crochet stitch in the chain space. But because this double crochet stitch is to be connected with this, now how to connect while using your crochet hook? How do I connect actually? So after making double crochet stitch, I pull the loop of the stitch and then go to the first double crochet stitch of this square, take the chain with the crochet hook, take the long loop and pass it through it. So it's connected. So first double crochet is done, one more double crochet done in the same chain space, pulled the loop, went to the second double crochet stitch, took its stitch in the crochet hook, taking my working loop and then pulling through it, and then the third double crochet stitch in my chain space, pulling the loop from here, taking the third double crochet stitch and then pulling the loop through it. So these three double crochet stitches are connected together like this. Now make one double crochet stitch in the first single crochet stitch over here, again pull the loop, hold it like this, and in this stitch, the first double crochet stitch in the petal, take the stitch in the crochet hook and take the long loop and pull it through it, and then make a next double crochet stitch. I'll show you by bringing it near. So pulling the loop in my hand, grabbing the next stitch on this side, on this square, and taking the long loop, pulled it and then slip stitch or pulling it through the stitch, and then one double crochet stitch in the chain 3 space, pulling the loop. So this way every time I will connect the stitch on the side way. Three. Now one double crochet on the single crochet stitches. You have to take care, you have to make only 3 double crochet on the corner and chain 1 till that you have to connect over here. Okay, what did I do for it? So one double crochet stitch I have done, pulled the loop, taking the stitch over here and pass it through it. One double crochet in the next stitch, pull the loop, taking a stitch from the other square, taking the loop through it, and then making next one double crochet stitch and then connecting it. Simultaneously it is the double crochet stitches are made and the stitches connected, the squares are connected too with the help of crochet hook. You don't need to do it with the needle and yarn, but if you are not comfortable making like this, then you can stitch it with the needle also. Okay, you can stitch it like normal stitches sewing. So second double crochet stitch, pulling the loop, grabbing the stitch from the other side and taking this loop through it. Second double crochet is done. Third double crochet stitch, pull the loop, taking the single crochet stitch from that side and then pass it through it. Now 2 more double crochet stitches for the petal, connecting it. Second double crochet stitch on the petal, connect it. Like this, and 3 more double crochet stitches on the side. Okay, connecting 3 more double crochet stitches on the corner side, one connected, second double crochet made, and then grab the stitch from the second double crochet over here and pulled it through it. Third double crochet made, pull the loop, grabbing the stitch on the third double crochet stitch, took the loop in the crochet hook, and then 3 double crochet stitches are done. Chain 1. Now slip stitching in the chain 2 space, and then make one more chain and 3 double crochet stitches as usually on the side way. 1 2 3. 1 double crochet stitch on the single crochet stitches, 3 double crochet stitches in the chain space, now as usual complete this side, making the corner and then slip stitch in the top of chain 3. Okay, so this is the way you can connect your 2 squares, and then if you are not comfortable with the crochet hook, then you can stitch with the needle also. Okay, so these are the two ways how to connect the squares together, right? So smaller part should be on the top, the bigger part on the bottom, right? So these 3 corners, or these 3 sides are equal. This side is bigger because of the size of the head, so that it will go bigger on the bottom, and on the top it will be a smaller one on the crown side. Okay, so complete like this. For the last square, the 5th one, you will be connecting on both the sides, one on this side and one on this side. Okay, this you have to take care of this thing, that you have to make it in a circular way. So 5th flower, you will be connecting on this side and the other side of the square side. Okay, so this way complete the whole sides, and then I'll meet you after that. Okay, now I have made connected all the squares and made the side of the cap or the hat, so it is connected all the way around. Right, now this portion is done. Now we are going to make this crown portion. For making this crown portion, we have to make one more daisy flower. So for making this daisy flower, we have to do the same thing. For making these flowers, we had made that magic circle and 14 half double crochet stitches for yellow color. But for this, the crown flower, we have to make magic circle and 12 half double crochet stitches. That means only 12 petals will be there in this flower. Okay, on the crown portion, the daisy flower will be having only 12 petals, but for the sides daisy flowers, there will be 14 petals will be there. Okay, so take care of this thing. The pattern is similar, exactly like we have done for these daisy flowers, but rather than making 14 this half double crochets and 14 petals, we have to make only 12 petals and 12 half double crochet stitches. Okay, so make a flower which is having 12 petals, and then we are going to make the crown portion now. Now taking our main color. Okay, now we are going to make the crown. Attach your main color yarn with the help of a slip knot in one of the petals with the help of a slip knot. Okay, then make 2 single crochet stitches in the same stitch, chain 5, 2 3 4 5, go to the next petal, 2 single crochet stitches into the next petal, chain 5, go to the next petal, 2 single crochet stitches. So repeat this till you reach over here. So 2 single crochet stitches in the petal and 5 chain stitches in between. So make it, and I'll meet you in a while. So complete it in a circular manner now, and slip stitch on the top of this stitch. I'll meet you in a while. Okay, now this first round is done. Start with chain 3. Chain 3 is considered as your first double crochet stitch. In the next stitch, make one more double crochet stitch. Now in the chain space we are going to make 5 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1 double crochet stitch on the top of each of the single crochet stitches and 5 double crochet stitches in between the chain space that made in the last round. Okay, and 1 double crochet on the top of each single crochet stitch. So repeat it till end. 1 single crochet in each of the stitches, whether it is a chain space, but on chain space I am covering it like this on the stitches, making the double crochet over the chain. So complete it like this. In total you will be having 84 double crochet stitches. So repeat it till end. I'll meet you in a while. So round number 2 is done. Let's start with round number 3. Start with chain 3. Now round number 3, make 1 double crochet in each of the stitches, each of the 84 stitches. So chain 3 is considered as your first double crochet stitch. So counting from here, so you have to make 84 double crochet stitches, 1 in each. Okay, make round number 2 as 1 double crochet in each of the stitches. I'll meet you at the end. Slip stitch when you finish the row, slip stitch on the top of chain 3. Okay, so round number 3 is done. Slip stitch on the top of chain 3. 3 is complete. Let's start round number 4. So round number 4 will be having some increase. So start with chain 3. Chain 3 is your first double crochet stitch. So count 13 double crochet stitches. So 1 as chain 3, second, third, okay, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. After making 1 double crochet in each of the 13 stitches, in the 14th stitch make 2 double crochet stitches. So you have to follow this pattern for the whole circle. So 1 double crochet in first 13 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13, and in the 14th stitch make 2 double crochet stitches. So repeat this sequence till end. So 1 double crochet in first 13 stitches and in the 14th make 2 double crochet stitches. Repeat it till end. Your stitch count will increase from 84 to 90 stitches. So you will end up with 90 double crochet stitches. So I'll meet you at the end of this row, row number 4, with 90 stitches in stitch count. Okay, so now row number 4 is also done. Let's start with row number 5. 5 will be connecting row. 2, 3, chain 3, and now let me tell you, you are going to make double crochet stitches only in the double crochet stitches. You are going to connect both the double crochet stitches only. These chain stitches we are going to skip them. Okay, so these chain stitches are to be skipped. Only the stitches in the double crochet stitch are going to be attached. So chain 3 I am going to connect with any of the, taking any of the center. So where you have to attach, just take care of this thing. This is the smaller part and this is the bigger part. Okay, the smaller part is to be connected with the as a crown. So let me pull this loop and take any of the stitches from the double crochet stitch. See, these from this corner. Oops. So this is the top of the small portion of the this asymmetrical square. So what we are going to do is taking first this stitch, not the chain space, leave the chain spaces. Okay, so making, oh, this chain has been, okay, chain 3, start with chain 3 and pull the loop and take any of the stitches first of all from here, the first double crochet stitch, and then taking the loop of the chain 3 and then pass it through it, and then make double crochet stitch as usual. Pull the loop, take the next stitch from this side and then pass that long loop through this stitch, and then one double crochet in the third stitch over here. Again pull the loop, hold it over here, take the next stitch, take the long loop, pull it through it, make it to the its size, and then yarn over and pull through the next double, make a next double crochet stitch. Again pull the loop, take the next stitch from the side of the hat, and then pull this loop from here and then make a next double crochet stitch from here. Like this, keep on making double crochet stitch while you are connecting the crown portion to the side portion of the hat, right? So in this manner you have to connect the whole portion with the crown portion with the side portion. Okay. Keep on connecting till you reach the last stitch over here. Again repeating, do not make any stitch or any joining in the chain spaces of the these corners. Just the double crochet stitches over here, 18 double crochet stitches you will be having in each square. Okay, so only 18 stitches to be connected over here, and then next stitch from this crown portion with next 18 stitches are to be connected. Okay, so repeat it till end. When you reach here the last double crochet stitch, and you will end up with this last double crochet stitch in the crown portion. So finish it off and hide the end. I'll show you how to make the brim portion of the this hat. Okay, so I'll meet you in a while. So I have attached the crown portion with the side portion with the flowers. Now we are going to make the lower, it's a brim like this on this hat. This is this portion to make it as a bucket hat or a summer hat. So we have to make like this. Okay, so from, if you see this portion, we are having 28 double crochet stitches in this, the bigger portion of the asymmetrical square. So there are 28 total double crochet stitches. So what we are going to do is, taking our yarn, attaching the yarn with the slip knot in the first double crochet stitch, start making chain 3. So chain 3 is your first double crochet stitch. Keep on making one double crochet stitch in each of the 28 double crochet stitches, that is the lower portion or the fourth side of your asymmetrical square. Okay, keep on making 28 double crochet stitches, that is one in each, and then I'll show you what to do. Okay, after making one double crochet in each of the 28 stitches, we are going to make 2 double crochet stitches in this chain space, 1 and 2, and 1 in on the this joint we have. and 2 more double crochet stitches in the chain space. Okay, and then again 1 double crochet stitch on each of the 28 stitches. So you have to do 28 double crochet stitches, that is 1 on each, and then 2 double crochet stitches in the chain space below, then 1 on the joint, that is the connecting point of 2 squares, and then again 2 double crochet stitches in the chain space, and then start making 1 double crochet stitch in each of the 28 stitches, 28 double crochet stitches below. Okay, so you have to follow this sequence till the end, and you will end up by making 2 double crochet stitches in this chain space, 1 in the middle, again 2 in this chain space, and slip stitch on the top of chain 3. So I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so repeat this pattern and make the first row for the brim. Okay, now my row number 1 for the brim is done. Row number 2, start with chain 3 and start making 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all the way round. Okay, like this. So keep on making 1 double crochet stitch. Now you are going to make row number 2, 3 and 4. 3 more rows with 1 double crochet in each of the stitches, and your brim will be by 1.5 inches wide. Okay, so row number 1 was that, as I told you, the pattern to give an increase in between the squares as well. Row number 2, 3 and 4, 1 double crochet in each of the stitches. So 3 rows with 1 double crochet in each stitches all the way round. So I'll meet you at the end of row number 4. So 4 rows with 1 double crochet in each of the stitches are done for the brim. So it's complete now. Hope you like my video on making this beautiful and easy yet so elegant bucket hat, daisy summer hat. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. And if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe my channel, because your one subscription makes a lot. And if you have any queries, if you have any suggestions, please do write in the comment section, because your suggestions, your comments are always welcome. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will get the notification for each and every time I'll upload anything new. And thank you for watching my videos. Thank you once again. God bless you.